So, this is my first video of story time. Hello, hello, hello. And this will be the first story, so I'm going to talk about animal cruelty, which is bad. Real bad. Don't fuck with animals. Leave them alone. Let them be good. Don't hurt them. Love them. Because they are special. Very, very special. So, at this time I was 16. I hate talking about this because it sucks. At this age that I am now, I'm 32 years old, and when I think about what I did to my animal, I didn't hurt my animal or kill him or anything like that. I would never hurt an animal or a person or anything like that. Just saying. So, I was 16. This was before the driving school. You had to go to driving school for 40 hours and so on and so on. Then you had to wait a year to get your license. This was way before this. 16, I just got my license. We just moved to this house that I'm in right now. And I had a dog named Skittles. I don't remember if it was Skittles or Snowball. I think it was Skittles though. I named her Skittles. And she had babies and everything. But we moved here. I got my license. That's when I started to drive. And at this time, I was in high school. I had friends. Thank God for something for high school to happen. I was the outcast. I blended in perfectly with the freaks, the geeks, and all those people, which are fucking cool. Fuck the popular people. Go with the freaks and geeks and shit. They rule. They are so much better than the popular kids, because the popular kids are nothing but stuck-up little bitches. You know that's true. Everyone is. Anyway, first time doing this, so y'all. Anyway, I had a dog named Skittles. She had babies. I loved her. But when I started driving and doing whatever the fuck I wanted to do, I'm an only child, so I didn't have any rules. I did have rules, but my dad, in a way, slacked on it because only child, nothing else. At that time, I just made friends with the cool people. Not the cool people, but, you know, the punks, the freaks, the geeks, you know, the outcast people, which I blend in perfectly with. And I had a dog. I'm going to keep repeating this, I guess. Anyway, I just started driving, so half a year goes by. My dad tells me you can't leave your dog outside on a chain, which is bad now. Back then, it was okay to put a dog on a chain. No, she wasn't chained up per se. She had a house, but basically what I did, which is bad, which is very, very bad. I hate myself for even thinking about it now. I hate myself. She was on a leash in the back of the yard with an igloo, you know, those plastic igloos for a house and stuff. But when I got a car, I kind of started ignoring my dog. And I think, like I said, 6 months go by, whatever, half a year goes by, and my dad's like, you can't leave your dog out there just chained up and not care about her. And I was 16, so I was really, really wrong for this. And I hate myself for it. So don't put too many comments down there that says you're a fucker. I get it. I am a fucker. Anyway, he told me about it. I was like, okay, so what do we do? He was like, well, you can either keep her or take her to the pound. I hate myself. I really do. At that time, 16, literally 16 years of age, I said I'll take her to the pound. My grandfather came to my house. I got her in the truck. We went down the street to the pound. Well, it really wasn't down the street. It was like, I don't know, 6 miles down the street. But still, took her there, dropped her off, and I didn't care. And that really pisses me off because now that I think about it, I love my animals. I have 3 cats. I had 7, but, you know, within almost 10 years, almost about 10 years, 4 of the cats died or left. And I have 3 cats now. But before that, I had Skittles. After I gave her up for the pound, it was horrible. Now that I think about what I did, it was wrong. I was 16 though. I know a lot of people were like, who cares if you were 16 years old? You should have never done that and gave your dog to the pound. Because now, you know, now we know if you give your animal to the pound, they only keep that animal alive for like 2 or 3 days. And then they put it to sleep, kill it, and so on. It's like, most likely, I sent my dog that I loved, Skittles, to her grave. I killed her. And that's on me. Nobody else but me. And that sucks. Now that I think about it, later on in life, I got older and really realized what I did. It was really wrong. And I hope that Skittles will forgive me for what I did to her. I didn't mean to kill her. I didn't know. I was 16. I was stupid. I wanted to have friends and stuff. But I really regret giving her to the pound because I know that I sent her to her death in a way. It sucks to know that I'm responsible for killing her. Sorry, I'm really emotional. She had babies and everything, and I was 16. I didn't care. I was like, let's just give her to the pound. And I'm 32 years old now, thinking about her, knowing that I'm the one that killed her. It sucks so fucking much because I love my cats that I have. Sorry. It just sucks. It sucks to know that I'm responsible for killing the animal that I took in. And I just gave her away because I was stupid and dumb and young. It sucks. Because I know at this age that animals, whether you're pets or whatever, you love them. You start to fall in love with your cats, like, you know, the weird people that say, oh, my dog or my cat is my baby. I get it. They're not human. I get it. But they still have emotions. Cats, dogs, whatever. You can sit there and say that they don't, but they do. If you abuse an animal, that animal is going to know that you're hurting it, and it's sad. It's really fucking sad. But I hope that in any way, if a kid or someone sees this right now, that they should understand that when you give your animal to a pound or whatever, they're going to die. And it sucks to realize that later on in life. I wish I kept her at an old age. My cats are about almost 10 years old now. The oldest one, the mother, she's about 10 years old almost. She's getting old. And I hope my animals that I had in the past when I was stupid and dumb will forgive me for doing what I did to them. Sorry. I'm a really emotional person, and thinking about me giving my dog to the pound really upsets me because, well, what was she thinking? What was she thinking? Like, was she thinking like, you don't love me anymore? You don't care? I'm just gonna die? Sucks though. But yeah, that's my story of animal stuff. Yeah.